Hi there. How you doing today? You're welcome to today's tutorial. My name is Edosa Agbaye and you're welcome to my channel. Edosa Digitals is actually a channel where I will give you tutorials on graphic design, video editing, and animation using your smartphone, strictly for smartphone users. And in today's tutorial, I want to teach you how you can make a flyer for a real estate business, a simple flyer looking classy and looking cool that you can use to actually advertise a property or advertise a particular apartment or accommodation or land that you want to sell to prospective clients. So let's see what we want to do. So this is the exact video, the exact tutorial that I want us to create, and it's looking so classy, looking fine and cool. So right now, let's head straight into our Canva mobile application. Okay, don't always forget, always remember to tap on that plus sign there and then do your check. Change your page dimension to 1200 by 1200. And after that, you check it. And the next thing we are going to do is that we're going to take our frame, head straight to illustration, click on frame, and we're going to search for a frame that looks a little bit cool that can match what we are trying to work on. Okay, there's a particular frame that I like. I'm going to tap on this one and I'm going to click on gallery, tap on my gallery. I already have an image that I downloaded from Google and I'm going to use this. Click on this part, expand it a little and moving down here, then click on my crop tool and move it down here. The next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to head straight to illustration and I'll type gradients. Now, type gradient, I'm going to actually look for this one. I'll click on this, change the color to the color blue. All right, the color blue is actually the color that we use for most of our designs. Then change this one to sky blue. As you can see, it's looking really cool. It's looking really nice. Let's make this a little bit darker. Oh, okay, better still, let's change all to blue. I think it's better this way while we reduce the transparency of this one. I particularly don't like this, so I'm going to trash it and get another type of gradient tool. So I'm going to go back straight to illustration, tap the word gradient, and I'm going to look for something else that I can use. I think that one is actually cool, but it didn't work for me. So I'm going to click on this, change this color now to the color blue. This is looking cool and classy for me. Okay, then change this one to sky blue. I think this is looking cool for me now. All right, so I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to rotate. Okay, expand it, rotate a little, expand again, and I'm just going to keep it here. Then send it behind the picture of the apartment. Click on that icon, then tap on this. It's actually at the back. As you can see, it's looking fine and cool for me. Let's see if we are actually on track. All right, we are on point with our design. So this is what we have. The next thing I'm going to do is that I'll head back to my illustration. Again, don't forget type gradient. When you do this consistently, when you design consistently, it tends to become a part of you. So I'm just going to search for this one, and this is what I want to use. So I'm going to change this color to blue, then change it to blue, then change the other one to sky blue. As you can see, it's looking a little bit cool for me, but I think it's not looking exactly like what we want. So I'm going to use red. Then I'm just going to change it this way and expand it. Expand, I keep expanding. And I'm going to send it behind the design. Maybe I might just change this bring this one down a little. I think it's cool this way. Then I'm going to send it behind and send it behind. And you can see this is what we actually have, and it is looking a little bit cool for me. Then I'm going to try and rotate it a little, then bring it down again, and I think this is looking a little bit cool for me. Then I'm going to click on this one, expand it a little, and voila, this is what we have here. So the next thing I want to do is that I'm going to tap on this, get my text tool, add some text, then I'm going to write summit, and I'm going to write summit, then change them to capital letters, click on this and make it bold, change the color to white, and change the font to Times New Roman, and make it bold, then italics, expand it a little. I think it is looking a little bit cool for me. Reduce it, bring it down here, and this is actually looking great. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is duplicate it, change this color to the color black, and try to send it behind the white. As you can see, it's looking classy. Then I'm still going to tap on it. I'm going to tap on it again, duplicate it, then I'm going to write place. Okay, then I'm going to quickly work on this one, bring it down a little, and I'm just going to drop it here. Then the next thing I'll do is I'm going to duplicate this. I'm just going to duplicate, but before that, let me move this up a little. Okay, I think it's better for me this way. Move this up a little, then adjust it to the right hand side, then duplicate it, change the color to black, place it on it, then send it behind. It's looking really classic. The next thing I'm going to do is head straight to illustration, get my line, and I'm going to use this, expand it a little, drop it down here, duplicate it, add the other one here, and this is what we have. The next thing I want to do is head back to illustration, and I'm going to type line. Then it's going to give me a particular design that I like, which I can actually use. And it is this exact one. So I'm going to tap on this, bring it down here, reduce it a little, drop it here, still reduce it some more. Then this is what we have. I'm going to leave it down here. Okay, let it just be here, and it's looking a little bit classy. Let me change the color. This time around, I want that color to be color red. Make it color red. All right, I think it's looking fine and cool, or it's looking a little bit awful. And let me use another color. Better still, I'll just use the sky blue. I think we're good with that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head straight to illustration, and I'm going to type location, and it's going to bring out a particular kind of location icon that I can use. But although I think it is actually a premium location icon, but nevertheless, since it's just a tutorial, you can actually use it. Don't forget, you can purchase any premium package here from Canva mobile application. It actually helps the community grow in a particular way. I hope you get the drift. I'm still looking out for the location icon. Okay, I think I can use this. This is a free one. Change the color to this, some sky blue, and I'm going to bring it down here, and I'm going to drop it just like this. Okay, I bring it down a little and drop it like this. Let me see, say Oshoroku. Okay, then the next thing I'm going to do is get my text tool, add some text, remove the italics, Oshoroku, And I'm going to change the color to white. Okay, I'm trying to make sure it gives me a lot of enough room to be able to reduce it. I'm still going to reduce, and this is what we have. Then I'm duplicating it, and I'll write Ibeju. Ibejuleke is actually a place in Lagos State, Nigeria. All right, I'm going to change this font to Alarion Heavy, and I'm going to try and expand, reduce it. Of course, let me not forget, I'm supposed to put a comma sign here, and I'm still reduce. Okay, I think it is cool like this for me. Then bring this here. I think it's looking so cool and classy. And this is what we have. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to illustration and type certificate. Certificate. There's a particular certificate I'm looking for. One thing about properties, real estate in Lagos, Nigeria, we usually advise people not to purchase property that do not have certificate of occupancy. Let's see, I'm going to look for another one, but this time it most likely might just be a premium certificate. Okay, change this color to this, and we're good. I'm just going to reduce it, bring this down, drop it here, reduce again, and I'll drop it here. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to type C of O. Okay, it means certificate of occupancy. So I'm going to reduce this, reduce it a little, drop it here, change the color to white. The next thing I want to do is get my illustration, get my shape, pick the square shape, change the color to this one, reduce it, reduce. Okay, then I'm going to drop it here, still reduce, drop it here. Then I'm going to click on this, duplicate it. Then I'll type 5 minutes drive. That's what we have. And I'm just going to bring it here, reduce it a little, try to expand it. Okay, make it 21. I think we're cool with that. Next thing I'm going to do is get my text tool. Then I'm going to type Dangote Refinery. Okay, remove the italics, reduce it, bring it down here, reduce, then drop it here. This is looking cool for me. All right. So the next thing I'll do is get my text tool, add more text, and this time I'm just going to change the font, and I'm going to type from and look for Colgate. Let me use this one for because of time. All right, I'm just going to reduce it, change this color to red. Okay, let's see if it's looking all reddish. Or better still, let me use a sky blue. I think it works better for me. All right, then the next thing I'm going to do is head back to my shape, my illustration, click on the shape, get this one, reduce it, drop it here, change the color to blue, then get another, duplicate, again, change the color to this, reduce it, drop it inside the circle. I try to position it well so it's looking a little bit sassy. I'm going to get my text tool, add some text, and I'm going to type 5 million. That's 5M. I'm just going to, that's cool money anyway. And I'm going to remove the italics, bring it down here, reduce the font, then drop it here, change the color to this. I think this is not looking cool. So let me change this one to this and change this color to this. I think it's looking a little bit classy for me. Okay, better still position it that way. And this is looking classy for me. Then I head straight to illustration, type the Naira sign, and it's going to give me the Naira icon, but this time it's actually a paid one. Change the color, reduce it, bring this down here, drop it here. Okay, I want to make sure the size is actually the same, so I'm going to check this, expand with both thumbs placed on the design. Okay, this is looking more cool for me. Then I'm just going to bring it back to its original shape. Then I'll head back to illustration, go back to shape, click on this one, okay, rotate it, try to expand it and reduce, expand, reduce, expand, reduce, expand, reduce, expand, reduce. Then keep reducing, then bring it down here and drop it here. Change the color to blue, duplicate it, change it to this other version of blue. And let's see what we have. Expand with both thumbs on your screen. That's how you get to expand. With both thumbs on your screen, try to position this well. And this is looking really, really cool for me. So I'm going to save the project, all right? Save as PNG and download. And download. What's going on there? What's going on? Something went wrong. Okay, download as drafts, retry. Oh, I'm having issue, they're having issues. But these are design. So don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment and expect more cool videos from us subsequently. I'll see you again. Have a nice time and bye-bye.